Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Silver Lantern Archives. Today we continue on with Forged by Avernus. Our party is in somewhat of an interesting situation as they look into things, continuing their investigation on the mysterious Dead Three. But for exactly what they found and what they haven't found, I'll leave it to our friendly orc, Yak. We'll be catching us up on what's been going on.
So last session we were in this building and we made our way through the building, clearing out all the bad guys and the old man. Um, we found a room with a bookcase that ended up falling, um, but we found a trap door that led downstairs. What we decided to do was wait, take a short break because our whole party wasn't present. So Rook went to fetch the other uh, characters that are going to join us before we descend down into the uh, stairs. And there was another thing Tilly said, but something about looking around the building for.
Alrighty, go ahead and take that hero point. As we rejoin our group, we are going to check in with them just as Farley is walking into the room. Rook and the others have not yet arrived.
Alright, so what is our plan once we get down there? Just kill more people?
I mean, if they're bad guys, I'm assuming they're all going to be part of the cult.
What do you
And we
determine someone is
Walk
acting?
in and kill everyone who doesn't surrender.
I mean, that is part of the contract that we had with the captain, so.
I mean, I'm just naturally worried about consequences, but that's just me.
Can we just start by looking around?
This group already has
maybe,
enough
just
consequences
seeing
to deal
what's
with.
down there?
You're the consequence we have to deal with, Valadar. Sorry, that was really mean.
I just said.
What did Tilly say?
That was.
Oh, that's accurate.
I thought no one could hear me. Sorry.
That's why I'm
I forgot
checking
what I
with what
said.
you said. Dang.
I forgot.
You're good.
I think you said if we should go down there and just look and see what's down there at the entrance.
I could go check before we take a minute.
Oh, I think we should all go together. Brooke should be back soon.
Yeah, I think it's better to stay together.
Has anyone even looked at that staircase? Is it at all safe?
Briar tried to fall down it.
I did. Can I look at the staircase? Does it seem stable? Is it well used?
It seems to be made of solid stone.
Oh, well, that would have hurt a lot falling down.
Can we tell if it's been recently used, like if there's tracks or fresh tracks or anything, any signs of like movement, or is it real dusty?
It is not real dusty, so there'd be nothing to see tracks in.
Right.
So presumably it's at least cleaned. But stone stairs are usually pretty hard to get tracks from. So
And I forget, Briar, how far down did you actually go when it opened up underneath you? Like, do we need to check to see if there's traps or anything around the entrance?
I don't remember.
I don't think Briar actually fell down the stairs. I think they just stepped down a few. because no one actually
We
went
didn't fall
deep
down.
into it.
Well, with Rook gone to get our companions, are any of the rest of y'all particularly good at finding things like traps? I'm not the best at that kind of thing.
If you're talking our skills in investigation, not so good.
I'm somewhat good at investigating things.
Well,
Billy,
why
would
don't
you mind checking for us?
It would be a
Yeah.
wisdom thieves tools check.
Wisdom-based thieves tools check. Look for traps.
Yes.
Then that is not Tilly, unless you want investigation. She has thieves tools, but wisdom's not her thing. Is anyone good with wisdom? Think anybody wise in this group? Maybe you can lend
I think
me
I
thieves
would.
tools. You can look around.
I'd consider myself pretty wise, but I'm not sure how those things work.
I could help show you.
Would I be able to assist in looking with Tilly?
As you are not trained in thieves tools,
Ooh,
It's fine.
can I
I'll
make
see what I
it?
can do.
Okay.
if you do not have thieves tools, it will be a disadvantage. Thieves tools, wisdom check. But Tilly, you run your hand along the smooth stone, looking for anything that's out of the ordinary, any depressions within the stone, any pressure plates, anything that might slide away, but you don't see anything at the entrance.
I don't see anything.
We should probably wait for the others to show.
It doesn't take long for Rook to finally return, having been gone for about an hour overall. So if anybody wants to spend any hit die or do any recovery from your short rest, this would be the time.
Yes, give me my wild shape back.
It looks like Ardent and Dea and Tilly already have spent their hit dice. So make sure you have hit dice to spend. Dea,
had
did you
one
have any left?
Yeah, I had one left.
Gotcha. It is about this time that Rook appears around the corner. I have returned. Yeah.
Would it be safe to assume that you would lead as the sneaky one among us?
Repeat that. I
Or
didn't
should we?
understand any of those words.
Okay. Would it be assumed that you would lead us down? You're the sneaky one among us.
One sec. Excuse me.
Bless you? Question mark.
That is
Gesundheit.
one way to take it. Nyan. The other is to have somebody more durable. Yeah. As he
Look over
looks
it.
towards Arden and Tilly.
Well, we didn't see any traps, so I'll go ahead and head down.
You see Briar Patch then pop their head around the corner, looking around. Is everyone doing all right?
Yeah.
I'm good.
It seems you have been up to many things since I was last here.
Yes. Would you like to hold a duck?
A duck?
Please do.
Briar will take out the magic duck
Oh,
and hand it over.
remind me what the duck was.
It does an impression when someone holds it
Yeah.
of the person holding it.
Like for a rogue, for example.
Changes to like look for them.
changes their look. That's what it was. As you see, when Briar takes it, a little confused, it gets little healing robes, a monocle, and a cane, and a very grumpy look on their face.
Well, you're not grumpy at all. This duck must be broken.
After Briar Patch looks at it confused. What is with this duck? It's very strange.
It changes to here. I'll take the duck back and watch it change for me.
It turns into a very round sheepduck.
Oh, that's different from the first time. We'll play with this later. I'll put the duck in my pocket.
It's at that point you hear footsteps near the front of the door, behind Briar. As you see
Which
a
Briar?
very Briar Patch.
Okay.
As they're still in front of the door. As you see the edge of a very wide brimmed hat that looks very ragged, just around the corner.
Oh.
Doug Dimmadome?
Owner
Not
of the Doug Fields
tall,
Dome.
wide. More of a big hat Logan situation.
Dad, don't be mad. But Raven is coming. So you be nice.
All right.
We thought it would be best if she came along. Better than running off and being left alone, yes?
Definitely.
You see Briar Patch lean out. You can come around. Not to worry, nobody will hurt you. You see Raven kind of come around to the corner a little bit, but she's mostly being blocked by the wall for specifically Ardent and Dea, who are closer to the door. So those on the far side, which would be Yek and Briar, would be able to see her better, as she seems not completely willing to come around the corner as of just yet.
Here. Briar will step in between. Actually, I don't know where the NPC tokens are, so I don't know if I'm stepping on one.
You're fine.
It's all right.
So Briar will step around the corner in front, like in between Dea and Raven. Here. She won't hurt me. I know that for a fact. So if I'm near you, she won't swing near you.
This is really fun to watch, and very dramatic. Are we gonna just stand here until everyone comes back and we have to fight again? Or are we gonna go ahead and head down there out of
Oh
curiosity?
no. We should head down now.
I feel like
I'm ready.
these are conversations we have at different times versus now.
Agreed.
So lead the way.
So I
We're
start
just
heading
gonna
down.
stare at Arden.
Yep, I'm heading down.
So
I will follow.
It sounded like Arden's leading the way.
Yeah.
Arden.
Was that a question?
No, I am. Arden is heading down.
I thought I heard something from somebody else. Alrighty. As y'all are moving around, you start to get a little bit of a foul smell starting to rise up at your nostrils as you go around the spiral staircase going down and down and down. It is definitely not a good smelling place. And as you do, the walls start to get a little more damp. as you are moving into the area, and it is a little bit colder down here, as to be expected as you dip under. But it takes you just a couple minutes to get completely down the staircase as it levels out, going into a small room in which a small layer of murky water is coating the floor. It looks to be at least a couple feet deep.
Ooh.
And there's no pathway around.
No, it is one entrance.
And doors or anything, one exit as well, or?
You haven't seen a door. This is just one path leading down. As you are right next to where you enter the room with the water.
Question. Is there enough, like, rock on the wall to do that cheeky goat thing?
No.
Where they walk on the wall? Oh, damn it.
It's also not inclined. It's a flat wall, so 90 degrees.
Damn. Well,
It
wet
is
sheep it
also
is.
significantly darker down here. Dea, I believe you had a moon touched weapon out, was that correct?
Yes.
You also see Raven tap her staff on the ground, and the ball housed at the top starts to glow with a soft light.
I put light on something for Briar as well. I just can't remember what it was.
Briar has a
It's
shepherd's
not
crook.
the lights. Okay, it's not the light spell. She did the magical tinkering to put like the 5 foot bright light and 5 feet of dim light on staff or whatever it was, so Briar could see better in the dark or see something.
Gotcha. So those are your three light sources as y'all are heading down. Ardent, do you
So
step into the water and into the room?
No, I'll step to the edge of the water and just take a look and see, is there ripples or do I see any kind of movement in the water at all?
It is dead cold and dead quiet. Not a single ripple.
Let's go ahead and burn a divine sense. Do I sense anything around
Roll divine
within
sense.
60 feet of me?
Roll the ability for me.
Thought divine sense was.
It's just giving you the description.
Yeah, I didn't think there was a ability check on that.
There isn't. It's so I can.
It's just an. What's that?
It's just so I can read it.
Oh, there you are.
When I would say an ability like that, it's usually asking so I can read it, so I can make sure I remember exactly what it does.
Got you.
You do not sense anything as of yet.
I will start cautiously wading out into the water, feeling around to make sure it doesn't get too deep too fast.
Be right behind him.
It's decently tall, or the water gets pretty deep pretty quick, going up to your thighs. It's about 2 feet of water. So just above your knee, thigh area. It is going to be difficult terrain.
Roger that.
Do we have any
As I walk.
short beams
Oh, go ahead.
in the party? I don't think
Any
we
what?
do.
What was the question?
I don't think we have any short beams in the party, do we?
Briar is
To my
around
knowledge.
like 4'9". So fairly short. They're halfway
I
in.
think I think short is like 3 and below.
Yeah, where 2 feet of water is going to be over your head is what I was looking for. I don't think anybody
Oh,
is
okay.
like that.
No.
So
How big
no-
is? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead, you're good.
I was asking, how big is the room down there?
I will get you all on it here in just a moment.
If it makes Briar feel any better, I think some of us are in heavy armor too.
Nah, but this is like their wool is like a sponge.
Probably before she gets in water, she's definitely going to kind of twist her hair up since her hair goes down like I don't know, halfway down her thighs, so she has insanely long hair. So just gonna kind of take a second to saw that up, and that way before she gets in there, she's not flipping her hair.
So we move y'all over here. As this is the room in which you are now in. A mostly empty room. The ceiling to floor is only about 10 feet, and the water is icy cold and very dark.
Is there any kind of flow or current to the water, or is it stagnant?
Not that you can feel.
Does the water smell like sewer or smell like mold?
Roll me a perception check.
Not so good.
You're getting terms of both of it. You think it's probably closer to some kind of sewer like thing, especially with the type of walling it has. It looks similar to that of the sewers here in Baldur's Gate.
And this area over here, to the east, looks like that's a divot or a hole, or is that just part of the wall? Kind of a bump out in the wall right next to Briar Patch.
That's just a bump in the wall.
Well, all right. I'm gonna head over here and check out this. Just kind of take a look down this path. Is it going up or down, or is it level?
It seems to be mostly level here, as far as you can see in the water. But you don't see any. You don't. It doesn't look like it's getting deeper. But with how dark the water is, you'd be uncertain if it is dropping any further, or if there are any stairs. But you don't see the ceiling dipping, which presumably means it's even.
I just
You-
wants to ask Raven really quick a question before she heads in.
As
What
you
is
are
it that you
turning to
don't
pay
get along
attention to
with?
Raven, real quick, you do see she is currently starting a soft chant. And does not hear what you are saying. For in front of her, you see a purple ring start to spiral out on the top of the water. And after about a few seconds, you see a skeleton rise out of the ground. It is now dripping wet because it had to come through the water. Once or
Briar
twice.
is-
Who is it? She's just gonna be like, that's really nice. Who is it here that you don't get along with?
The two muscly ones.
I'll look around at everyone just to decide who she thinks is muscly or not.
You
Day
figure
is
out that one of
thick
them
as
is
hell.
ardent.
One of them's Ardent.
Ardent has pulled
I
his
know
sword
who
and
it
is staring at Raven very intently, watching every move she makes.
Yeah, so he's going to just look at Arden and be like, oh, I see that you are just an incredibly close-minded, judgmental person. That's wonderful. Necromancy is completely natural. People do it all the time. There's no reason to be scared of it. So the one who is a paladin, I'm guessing, with your It's the radiant stuff you do, and the very angry lady. Okay. Well, then we will just make sure that you don't walk next to them for now, because if we fight each other and people die, I'm not in the mood to clean up bodies. I've spent enough time going through bodies and seen some very strange tattoos since we've been here, and I don't want to kill anything. So just maybe not do that right now.
You hear in a small voice, I'm fine with dealing with bodies.
Oh, you didn't see the tattoo. Trust me, it was the tattoo that no one needed to see, but I had to check because what if it meant something? And I don't know who would have sat there and done the tattoo, but it was a tattoo. It could be something that like Faladar would have in a place that, when she kind of like points down. One of those types of things.
I will also point out, Tilly, I don't think you were here when last time we caught Raven. Raven is on the younger side, probably being just about 18. You think? Somewhere between 16 to 18. She is also very, very thin. Her clothes hang on her body in a not so flattering way. Definitely an individual that doesn't eat all that.
Um, yeah, Tilly's not going to comment on that because I mean she doesn't care. That's the nicest way to put it.
Her clothes are all
Not her business if the girl eats.
Her clothes are actually well, actually is not the word I'm looking for. Also rather ragged.
Is that going to judge her for her clothing? She has some tact, just not a lot.
For Yek and Briar, you both can see her clothes do look cleaner than last time you saw them, and some of the holes seem to be sewn shut.
Okay.
That's good. Um, I'll go over to Raven and say, "Have you eaten today?"
There's a nod.
Very well.
The Grey
Does it look
gave me some
oh,
chicken.
nice? It looks like there's two paths going south in this room. Is that right?
Correct. There's the one closer to you, and then there's the one closer to Arden.
Okay. Arden, do you want to lead the way?
Well, yeah, let's take a look. I don't see a whole lot down this path. Let's just check out the other one just to take a look and see
This one.
anything.
Sorry.
That's all right. You can check it out if you want.
Oh, good. Happy to hang out in the back.
Looking, I'll take a step in. This one as well. Is it level? Any motion, anything like that in here?
You feel there is a small staircase right there in the hallway you are now standing in, but you yourself can't see much. As do you have dark vision, Arden? You do have dark vision.
I do.
I just
Yes.
can't. I have your dark vision on. Is the question. No, I don't. That's why you can't see. Now you can see better. Yes.
Yes, much better. Thank you.
So
I'm not. You say this is a hallway, but I don't.
It's
Is
not a
there
hallway.
any exits?
The hallway,
Okay, it's just
I
a
mean,
room.
is what you're standing in specifically right now. But you see what looks like a relatively small room. Nothing of note inside, just pooled water. There
All right. Yeah.
is a little water inlet that water is kind of dripping into this from, but it's not going at an extreme pace or anything. It's probably where the water came from in the first place.
Yeah, so I'll relay back to the party that that doesn't look like it's much of anything, and we probably should go down this other hallway here. Wow, roll 20 is really moving slow.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get out of anybody's sight, but I am going to come down here to the.
Yeah.
Oh,
Say Dale will be right behind you.
I'll just kind of keep on moving down here. Come up to the top of these stairs, I guess.
As you walk
Oh,
forward,
shoot.
you see some stairs breach out from under the that's why I can't see what's going on. Don't have access to your token. There we go. You see the stairs come out of the water, and they look slick with slick and damp. So you need
So
to be
this is
careful coming.
stepping. So this is stepping up.
Yes, up out of the water.
All right. Yep. Coming on out.
Oh shit, my roll 20 crashed.
Oh no.
Mine just is frozen. Tilly has dark vision, by the way. You just took it away from her. I guess my roll 20 is working again.
I don't.
Only one of us can have it at a time, I guess. We just kind of trade it back and forth.
How big is your 16?
Yeah.
Update.
Okay, she can see again.
Update. Oh. Anybody else has dark vision that don't have set to have dark vision?
Yerp.
Yek doesn't have theirs. Belladar, are you supposed to have it? Yes, you are.
Yes.
Do I have it on you? No, I don't.
Yeah, actually.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
I thought mine was on. It's on, right?
I just turned it on.
Oh, okay.
And Briar, I don't think you do.
I don't know, but I do have the little light.
Yeah, it's just 5 feet of bright and 5 feet of dim for the little light on the staff.
Yeah, and
So
then a
it's
couple of
something.
people actually have lights on them. Alrighty, Ardent, as you continue down the path, coming out of the water, your boots are sloshing a little bit as your socks are now soaked, and it doesn't feel all the best, so there's a little bit of squish, squish, squish as you're walking along. But you do come up to what looks to be a door. It seems to be made of soft, somewhat rotting wood.
I'll check it. Is it locked?
It does not seem to be. No.
We ready to go through, y'all?
Yeah, I'm going to cast Prestidigitation and get the water off of myself and off anybody else who wants their water off of them.
I
Please.
do not believe that's a Presty thing. I think that's shape of water.
Hold on. I thought
I'll double
in
check.
my other
It.
companion did that to clean themselves, I guess.
You'd be able to clean, but that would not help with the removal of water. You'd be able to make it less nasty water.
Okay, no, that's what I'll do.
Briar will wring their legs out and their waist out.
But shape water is what you want for removing.
I don't have that.
Alrighty. So, unfortunately, nobody in the party has it. So you're all a bit of squishing, squashing, which is gonna make sneaking a little more difficult for those that have socks on. Briar, who I think has hooves,
Yes.
not gonna
Briar has
affect you.
hooves.
The
Cool.
skeleton, who also doesn't have socks, also not gonna bother them. So, Ardent, the door is before you.
All right. If we're ready, I'll go ahead and open it.
Yep, ready to go.
Why is this not automatically doing this? I had to go turn on my streamer mode because this is going to turn on automatically. As you walk in to what looks like a small crossroad, you see on the door in front of you, there seems to be some kind of figure carved into the soft wood, as well as the door on the character's left but right side of the map.
All right.
Are they the same character or figure on each door?
They are not. The southernmost figure seems to be a cloaked figure with skeletal hands holding a screaming skull. The one to the east depicts a tall armored man in a bucket helm with a black gauntlet on his right hand, clutching a set of shackles.
How about the door behind Briar?
You see
They close it
there's...
for a second.
I'm just going to close it in front of Raven.
I'm gonna say Raven. I'm gonna look see if there's something on the door. 1 second, and then
As
I will close it.
you take a look, you see that door also has a figure carved into it. There is a large, muscular, skull-headed man with long, curved blades where his hand should be.
We're opening that back up. I don't want to look at that.
Are those depictions familiar at all? Like, are they representative of the Dead Three?
Roll me a religion check.
I was just about to ask the same thing. May I also join in that?
You may.
I'm gonna use a hero point because I have a lot of them.
Yeah,
Ardent,
nice.
you are not familiar with these figures. They definitely look like individuals you don't want to have figures carved onto doors, if you're honest, unless you're a really grumpy teenager that's trying to strike out against their parents.
Hair is up on the back of the neck. Gotcha.
Briar, on the other hand, you have done some studying in the past, especially with this most recent job. You had a lot of time when Farley was in prison. And you have seen these. The man in armor is the first one that you recognize, as that is often the depiction of Bane, the god of tyranny. The next one you recognize is the cloaked figure, as it is the common representation of the Lord of Bones, Mercule, which would leave the last to be the other member of the Dead Three, the god of murder, Baal.
Briar will point each of them out to the party, basically relaying the same information that you gave me. We're in the right place.
What was the name of the Lord of Bones again?
Lord of
Merkle.
Bones would be Myrkul. Myrkul.
All right.
I haven't been sneezing all day, and it only starts when I'm doing a session.
Bless you.
You see, there are the two doors, the one going south and the one going east. As well, there is a path leading to your west, where Arden's standing. Excuse me.
Okay.
Well, let's see what's behind door number 2. If all these lead to our guys and our marks, why don't we pay them a visit?
Okay, let me get to the back of the line.
Well, be careful there, Yak. We don't know what's down that hallway either. As a matter of fact, Daya, before you go through that door, why don't I just pop down here and see what I might see down here on this hallway?
All right. Don't take too long.
Ardent, as you start moving this way, the first thing that catches your eye is what looks like a large tapestry. It seems to be a very grisly scene with four faceless figures surrounding another figure that are just ripping them apart. Bit by bit, the figure in the middle is screaming bloody murder. Or at least seems to be. Very grisly
Lovely
looking
art.
scene.
And that's in this room here.
No, that is in this little alcove right next to you to your southwest.
Okay. I'll continue on into this room just a little bit to see if I see anything else of interest in here.
As you move into this section, you see there are three wooden beams that are holding up the ceiling, but that isn't what catches your eye. You see across from you there is a stone altar that is covered in entrails. Above the altar is a 3-foot steel mask that seems to be made in the form of a frowning human skull.
Lots of lovely fun times down in this room.
So
I'll
definitely
call
not
back
something
to
you like looking at.
I'll call back to Yak. Hey, not a lot of really lovely things in here. Looks like it might be a sacrificial chamber. I'm going to step the rest of the way in just to see what's at the other side.
Okay. Copy.
And I'll go here if I can get Roll20 to do it. See if there's a there's another hallway down here. Okay. Hey, Yak, there's another hallway. Why don't you ask the group, do we want to continue exploring this way, or do we want to set a rear guard so that nobody sneaks up behind us and go through one of the doors?
There's another path this way. So do we want to take these doors or we want to go down the path?
I'd rather take the doors just in case people can run out after us.
All right. I'll motion.
I'll
Or did
assume that you tell me. Yeah, I'll come
Okay.
back.
Alrighty.
Wow, this is painful.
It's going really slow.
Yeah. I don't know what's with roll 20. Do we wish to push on with roll 20 being as strange as it is today?
I mean, Roll20's being fine for me, but that's just me.
I mean, I restarted and it's sort of sped up for me.
Well, maybe I'll give that a shot. I'll be right back
Alrighty. Yeah, go ahead
because
and do that.
it's
I'm gonna
laggy.
All right. Daya's gonna look at the door in front of her, and is it much like the other one where it's like rotting slightly and
Yeah, it's not in
in
good condition.
disrepair? All right. And she'll raise her sword over her shoulder and sort of like look to the rest of the group to see if they give the cue for her to kick down the door.
Briar will nod.
– Thumbs up from
Why
or
not?
All right.
Just open it. You hear from Briar Patch.
Because this way we make a lot. You know what? Fine. Just opens up the door.
Yeah, they weren't like going, you should do that. They were just like, but why though?
look, sometimes you just take people by surprise by loud noises, bang, rush in.
Wouldn't all the yelling have already warned them?
You've never cleared a building. I don't assume anyway. It's just something we do. Okay, screw it. Open the door.
Fair. Briarpatch does not clear buildings very often. That's more of Rook's job. But go ahead and give it an open.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
I couldn't see the symbol, so I was like, what? Oh.
As you open it up, you see there are 3 bodies strewn about the floor, blood pooling on the ground around them. They seem to be dressed in filthy black robes. You can also see there is a lit torch on the ground in between them. A little bit coated in blood, but still flickering.
Hey, Arden, you got that godly sense thing?
Yeah, I was just checking to see how long it's lasts for one action. So yeah, let's go ahead and burn another divine sense. Do I notice any undead or anything like that around?
You do not.
Nothing. Just seems like dead bodies.
Just corpses?
Just corpses.
All right. Hopefully they don't start getting up and walking about.
How long ago? Is the blood fresh?
It does seem to be. It has a little bit of a drying, but it still seems mostly fresh.
Do you think cultists or innocents who got dragged down here with them?
I
You
don't
see any
think.
of those tattoos?
It is as y'all are looking around. Faladar, you're crouching down to do something?
Yes, I was trying to see if I can find anything on the bodies.
As you are crouching down, Faladar, there is a sudden burst of movement, and you see an immediate problem. There is already a mace whistling towards your face. They are not as dead as they appeared, as we are going into initiative.
Oh boy.
And unfortunately, this is a surprise round for them.
Just playing possum, huh?
They were indeed. Why is there a 10? You should not supposed to be on this layer. Go back to the normal layer. Yeah, we're about to fight a number.
Not numbers, not math. Not in a game about math.
Skeleton goes.
I didn't bring my slide rule.
Alrighty. So, first one to be able to react. Raven's already gone through, so they have their reaction. So it's Rook. This guy manages to get up and swings that mace for as hard as he can. As he is going to try to hit Faladar. Faladar didn't know he was attacking, so unfortunately he has advantage. That is going to be a 15 up to a 17 on Faladar due to flanking. As Faladar is going to take that hit to the face, dishing out 7 bludgeoning damage. Brings us to Dea, Ardent, Briar, Faladar. You now have your reaction, Faladar. Brings us to the other one, who's also going to swing on you. That is going to be a 19 as the second strike catches you in the gut, dishing in another 6 damage.
CC, is it too late? Do I have to announce portents before he swings? Or
Yes.
can I assign? Okay.
I believe. Roll the ability, I think it's before. I might be wrong. I looked at portent in a while.
Even then, it's fine. I can take the hits.
Okay.
When you finish your long rest, you must choose before the roll. And can you replace?
Before-
Yeah, before the roll.
Okay, copy that.
Alrighty, Yek has his reaction back, bringing us to the last one, who's also going to swing on Faladar because Faladar's in the middle. That is going to be a 14. He does not have flanking, so that might nope. Faladar's got a 13, as that is going to catch him in the. All right, that might miss. Let's see. That turns into a 24. So he's still going to hit. So that is going to be 8 bludgeoning damage to Faladar as it catches you in the side of the knee.
Alrighty, I give the advantage to Dea.
And now has advantage on their next roll. Which brings us to the actual start of the fight. As that is going to bring us to Raven, who is immediately going to step forward and press against this wall. As it is a half one, she will have disadvantage on, or things will have advantage on her. But she's going to attempt to stay there. She's going to lean around and send a bolt of magic past Yek off to the left. That is going to be a hit. As the bolt slams into their chest. As they are reeling back to swing on good Faladar once again. So that is going to be a total of 6 necrotic damage. She is going to have her skeleton move over here to cover anything that comes from that direction. Which then brings us to Rook. Rook is going to be rushing forward through Yek and over here using their bonus action to dash, taking out their dagger and attempting to stab. Rook, what happened to your sheet, buddy? What? Are you built as a PC? You're built as a PC. That's why your sheet's not working. As his dagger is going to flick out, he is going to hit his mark and dish out 14 damage against the guy next to Faladar and Yek. Which brings us back to this one, as they are going to attempt to beat the one in front of them, who is Faladar. He's going to get a crit.
I'm gonna I try to do it, but it's okay. I'm gonna use silvery barbs on that one.
Gotcha. Takes away his crit and turns it into a crit fail. Who are you giving advantage to?
I will give advantage to Arden.
Where is Arden?
Arden's in the back, but he'll be here soon.
Itching to run through the door. That's where Ardent is.
Can you see Ardent?
I can see Yak.
Okay,
I don't know if
he's
he can
under
see
the
me.
thing. Okay.
Oh, so I think I'm blocking you from the enemy. Try to run through.
Yeah, as long as you can see each other, you're fine. You were just under some map tokens, so I couldn't see. So yes, you are able to give it to Ardent without any troubles. But that ends his turn, bringing us to Dea. Dea, you have advantage on your next roll.
She's going to take her Moontouch Greatsword and try and thwack the guy in front of her. And since she has advantage, don't have to reckless.
That is going to be a 13. That is going to hit. for a total of 20 damage as you get a good shot at him.
Okay. And I have to think of that. All right. Nope. That should be all.
Alrighty, and that'll bring us to Ardent.
All right, come crashing through the door. See, Daya's got that one. Can I actually move through to get to the one on the other side of Faladar at the most southern end?
You were there, so you'd have to go 5, 10, 20, 30, 35 feet. Do you have 35 feet of movement?
I have 30.
Then you would not be able to get all the way down.
Okay.
You would be able to step into Yek Square, attack, and then back out. It will give them both attacks of opportunity against you, though.
All right, that's what I'll do.
Alrighty, so just stay there. You step into Yek Square, you attack. Yeah, you're probably stuck now.
Yep, sorry.
Yeah, that's why I just said stay
Didn't
there.
listen. All right, we'll do.
So you step in, are you
so-
attacking left or right?
I'm going to attack. I'll use ordinal directions. The one next to Rook on the west.
Gotcha.
You have advantage, by the way.
Yes.
Yes, I've got that. Two-handed longsword.
Do you have a shield?
I do, but I don't think it is currently up. Let me check.
You don't have a shield.
Oh, I thought I did. I do not see it. So I guess not. All right.
Well, yeah. That's damage. I need your actual attack.
Nope, sorry. I rolled it the wrong one. There we go.
That is going to hit, and you are going to deal 9 damage.
Excellent.
As you take a good chunk out of that guy's arm, swinging your sword in nice and fast.
You know what? I'll go ahead and throw a little bit of Divine Smite in there as well.
Gotcha. Additional 9 damage. Good shot. As you are going to purge his body with radiant energy.
That's the turn.
That'll bring us to Briar Patch. Briar Patch is going to step into the center. They are going to start with... What?
Sorry to interrupt, but they got attacks of opportunity.
Yes, they did, because they walked away. Swing, swing. That is a 13 and a 15. I think both of those miss. Yes, they do.
Yep.
As that is going to bring us to Briar Patch. As Briar Patch is going to throw down some healing magic on Faladar, giving 7 healing to Faladar. As Briar Patch is keeping an eye out for things going on up there. Bringing us to Briar.
Briar is going to step back and pick up some pebbles here, re-upping the magic stones as a bonus action, I believe it is. Let me check. Yes, a bonus action. So I have 3 more pebbles. And do I have... I can hardly see. If I were to hit this guy, which I have full sight of, would I have any blockages to that?
Maybe. From here, you have to go through Rook, and you have to go through Yak, or not Yak, Faladar, so you're fine.
Okay. Then I'm going to throw a rock at him.
Yeetus Caditus. Show him why your name is David. And his is Goliath. Well,
Lame elf.
unfortunately, your name is Raven, as the rock sparks across the ceiling just above him.
That was a warning shot. That's it.
Oh, excuse me. Next is going to be Faladar. Faladar, what you have to?
Considering I'll be eviscerated if I leave, I gotta stay in the spot.
You can always
But I
disengage.
will.
Disengage and run behind Rook.
Let's see.
I say they don't have the reactions anymore because they spent them on Ardent.
The one down below.
Oh, right,
stands.
yeah. Okay. Oh, actually, if it's 1, yeah, that's fine. Unfortunately, every other spot sucks, so I think I'm just gonna move Eladar over here into this corner.
Oh, excuse me. Gotcha.
Gesundheit.
I haven't sneezed all day,
Alright.
and now I'm just constant.
For my action, I'm going to let's see.
Excuse me.
I'm going to target this guy here, and I'm going to cast.
The guy on the right.
Oh yeah, the guy on the right under Dea.
All right.
I'm going to cast How
Disadvantage
to
if
Talk
it's
to Plebeians and
Alrighty, vicious mockery. No need. He's gonna fail. Oh,
it's a 1d4.
yep. He has disadvantage on his next attack.
That's a 4 psychic damage.
Oh, excuse me.
And that'll be Faladar's turn.
Gotcha. That is going to bring us to this one, who is going to take advantage of your running away to turn and swing on Dea. Jeez, Louise, I'm sorry, everybody. I keep sneezing. That is going to be a 14 against Dea, which is going to hit, dealing 5 bludgeoning. And I don't think you,
Nope, I'm not raging, so I don't resist.
excuse me. I don't know why I'm sneezing so much. But, yes, 5 damage. Which brings us to Yak.
Okay, I would like to cast Mind Sliver on this dude right here. It's an intelligence. I'm gonna put it,
Excuse me. Go ahead.
it's an intelligence saving throw, and I'm putting it in the chat. Just a second.
You're using Portent?
I'm using Mind Sliver.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it. I need the actual attack version.
Oh, I thought it was the same.
Yeah, I need the one rolled in your attacks.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Gives me the damages and all that.
Okay, sorry.
There you go. Alrighty. Let's see how he does. That is an intelligence save. He is going to get a 14, so unfortunately he is going to save against you.
And then for my movement, I'm going to just look back.
The one on the right is going to get that attack opportunity against you.
Oh, I thought he already took his reaction.
He just had his turn, so he just got it back.
Okay.
So he's just immediately going to spend it again to try to beat up on you. That is a 15. You're a wizard, so it's close. Yep, that's going to hit.
Yep.
As he is going to hit you for 7 damage. That will then bring us to this one down south, who is going to swing on Faladar. Is that it for Yak before I continue?
Yes.
Okay. Swing on Dear Faladar. That is going to be a 19 as it catches you in the shoulder, but it's not the best hit, so it's only going to do about 3 bludgeoning damage to Faladar. Oh, excuse me. That will then bring us to Raven, who will lean around, take another shot. They are going to hit with a 23, dishing out 8 damage to that guy as he is going to collapse. That is going to attempt to trigger one of Raven's abilities, but it can't trigger her. Skeleton's still covering that retreat, bringing us to Rook, who is going to step through over here and go for a stab of his own with Needlefang. He does not have advantage, so that's just a 12, which is going to hit. He is going to do a total of 13 damage. That will then bring us to the dead guy, which brings us to Dea.
All right. We're going to reckless on the guy directly south of us. Once more. I don't think we're going to need a great weapon master on this one.
That is going to hit with advantage, not advantage, hit with flanking.
Oh, that's right. I forgot to add flanking.
You're fine.
All right.
That is going to hit, and it is going to kill.
All right. And I will move down south just a little bit. And I will, screw it, pull the Great Weapon Master. Continue reckless. Bonus action, Great Weapon Master attack on the guy directly to the south.
I roll great weapon? Does it work for all of them? Or is it per attack? I can't remember. Go ahead and roll it. I think it's per attack, so I think you should be okay. When you score blah blah blah. Before you make a melee attack, when you yeah, okay, you can do it for all, any of them. Alright, so that is going to be a 17, which hits, dishing out 20 damage. Anything else from Dad?
All right, we're gonna. Don't we want to keep him between a rook and a hard place? So, gonna end my turn there.
Ardent. Where are you? There you are.
Not wanting to let Dea have all the fun, I will step around her real quick, take a swing to the fella at the south. Two-handed longsword again.
Do note you can now stand in the square with the dead guys.
Oh, roger that. I'll go ahead and do that from over here, kind of keeping Faladar covered.
Boop, boop. That is going to hit with a 20. Are you smiting again?
I am. Yeah, sorry, should have said that.
19 damage. Nice.
And as a bonus action, I will harness divine power, which lets me use channel divinity to regain a spell slot.
Gotcha. So you have what? 2 spell slots
Two.
now?
I'm at 2. Yep.
Alrighty.
And that's the turn.
I'll bring us to Briar Patch. Briar Patch is just going to keep up here with Yek. So they're going to throw down a ward. 5 healing to Dan. Briar.
Okay, Briar is going to get a little curious and peek down here and realize it is nothing. So that was 5, 10, 15, 20,
You do see
25.
there is a lot of rubble and a sarcophagus next to you.
Yeah, we'll deal with that later. We're gonna throw a rock at this man.
Gotcha. You're going to get him dead in the forehead. And he is going to collapse as you David him, which ends the combat.
Turn around to Briar. Hey, nice shot.
Thank you. I think. There's a sarcophagus in this room. I don't know if we want to mess with it. But we can if we want to.
Are we out of initiative?
Yes.
There
There it
over there.
Hey, Dea, I'll leave you to check these bodies, and I'll walk down with Yak. Look at the sarcophagus.
Can I look at it? Does it have any runes or any symbols or anything on it?
As you give it a look, it seems not to have any markings that you can see. It just seems to be simple stone.
Hmm. Um, would I know, like, what it's for or why it's there? Is there any kind of clues as to it, that?
It looks to be a sarcophagus, so presumably to hold bodies. As for why it's in this room particularly, you're not sure. It looks to be some kind of crypt, but there's not a lot of information here to go off of. A lot of the walls have crumbled, so any murals and whatnot would have come down with it. And you don't see any engravings or whatnot on the sarcophagus itself.
Do you want to open it, Arden?
Yeah, I can open it if you want me to.
There's supposedly no undead around, right?
That's what it looked like earlier. I'll go ahead and
Stone and wood does stop your divine
Oh.
sense.
I'll give a bardic to Ardent.
I'll move over here. You squishy.
As Faladar plays you a "fuck you, open the sarcophagus" melody. Or maybe it's more of a "I blew up a building, I'm awesome" kind of melody. What we got, Faladar? What kind of melody?
I attempt to play a melody, but it comes out as almost like the best way I can describe it is almost like ancient hag-like ritual music that comes from my instrument and plays in your ear as it empowers you in ways that is both terrifying and invigorating.
So your horns are tall and well oiled, but they're crooked and you look like a bitch. So you're very uncertain what's going on with Faladar.
uh
Really?
yeah.
Yeah, I think you always realized Faladar was kind of effed up, but you now feel his magic is super effed up.
Yep, a little bit.
Yeah, kind of shaking it off a little bit, giving him his kind of sideways glance. I just go ahead and try to lift up on the lid of the sarcophagus here.
Roll me that athletics.
Athletics it is. Oh God.
So you take. Do you want to spend your inspiration before I say anything?
Uh,
I think it's a D6,
I-
Faladar.
Yeah, it's a D6.
sure, why not? It's there. Let's use it.
Okay. So you manage to dig in and shove it off. However, you feel Faladar's magic trying to pull you in another direction, but he insulted your horn, so you ignore it. So you dug in a little bit more and shove it off the side, and it goes clattering off the side. Unfortunately, however, Faladar is on the other side, and it lands on his foot. Faladar take 3 bludgeoning damage.
How much damage?
Just 3. Hurts like a bitch, though. Your
Faladar
magic
kind of
is
just
the
looks at
reason
you
it
and
doesn't
says,
land full on your foot. You almost managed to get it out of the way.
"Yeah." Faladar just kind of looks at you and says, "Your strength is good. Your execution requires work." As I walk around the sarcophagus.
There's a noticeable limp to Faladar's grumpy walk.
Yeah. Slight hint of a smile on Ardent's face as he turns to look inside the sarcophagus.
Are we sure we're the good guys here?
Briar's
Let
not
Faladar
having anything to do with this.
But you see there is a fine layer of dust coating all of this, and there are a number of bones kind of piled up on the bottom inside the sarcophagus itself.
I dig around the bones to see if I find anything useful.
As you desecrate the corpses, shoving bones out of your way, going, get, get. You do
Oh.
discover, Faladar, there are 3 leather-bound books.
Oh, let's see. All right, let's see. I open them. Is there anything good, or just like a general skim of it? Do they look like spell books, or just regular books?
Roll me for curses. No. They are spellbooks. One is red
Or
leather.
yak.
One
Yeah,
has a very dark cover, which a bunch of runes on the front of it, and the other one's scaly black reptile hide. But all 3 of them are spellbooks.
I keep the black reptilian one for now, and I toss the other 2 to Yak, and it said, you're a wizard, right? You could probably use these.
Maybe I could figure out what they are eventually.
They're spellbooks.
Yeah, I'll give you this black one once I take the cover off.
Copy that. CC, can you describe the 2 that he gave me again? I'm sorry.
You have one bound in red leather and one that is a soft black with runes carved over the front of it.
Red leather soft one.
Does the one I have look like it's made from like dragon scales or something else?
It's definitely not dragon scales, because those are thick as hell. It seems to be some kind of reptile,
I mean like
kind of like crocodile or something, or snake.
no, I mean like not like a dragon, like a dragonborn was used to make the book.
No,
Okay, just checking.
they still have scales. This is more skin.
Okay. All right, I'll reskin the book and then I'll give you the papers later.
Okay.
Arden, how do you feel about this sarcophagus just getting desecrated immediately?
There was nothing interesting in it, so I don't really care one way or the other. No, nothing interesting to me. Good on Faladar and Yak, but doesn't really bother me much.
Weren't you the ones that almost strangled the necromancer for messing with corpses?
No,
that-
it has
that
nothing
was
to
me.
do with corpses.
No, that was Dia.
It
Uh,
it has to do with past experience and
Oh.
not trusting them.
Okay. I just remember there were some issues there, and I couldn't remember which one.
I would say, yeah.
I was real
Like,
pissed off about the corpses.
Dia
Yeah, no,
isn't in the room with them, so that's very lucky for them because she absolutely would be pissed off at them.
Oh, Dea can hear the
desecrating-
clatter of bones. Faladar's not being subtle.
Oh. Well,
You're in
she
the
sort
next
of-
room in a very quiet room. You can very obviously hear the clatter of bones getting
Oh.
pushed around.
What the hell are you doing?
We were looking for stuff. We were looking for stuff at the bottom of this weird stone thing.
You can also
checking
see
for
Dea,
clues.
Faladar, and Yek are holding what looks like books of some kind, and you can see an open sarcophagus with the lid just kind of on the ground behind it.
You took the books of the dead. That's sacrilege of the highest degree.
I mean, they're not using them. What? I mean, they weren't using them.
They will be using them in the afterlife. You know.
Okay,
you
no,
wanna-
that is a lie. Okay, no, that is actually a common lie that priests tell people so they don't steal stuff from the grave.
No, it's a real thing. You want to know about curses? That's how you get curses.
Oh, please, I've been
Inside.
cursed like 5 times. I've been cursed by like since I was like 3.
And you would have thought you would have learned by now. Dear God, necromancers,
Oh my!
grave defilers. Oh.
Hey,
Gee.
I am not a grave defiler. I'm not a necromancer, and I'm not the other thing that I can't say while Rook is here. But either way,
It doesn't make sense that this would be a dead end with these three guys. There's got to be a way in or out of here.
Or they were here to protect those books.
If anything, they may have just left as like a booby trap or something. So in case any wandering people that actually get down this far would be immediately taken down.
Cece, can I start looking in this room for a secret door?
Yeah.
Oops.
Go ahead
That's
and roll me a investigation. Yeah.
I forgot, it's been a while. How long does it take to ritual cast something?
10 minutes plus the normal casting.
All right, I'm going to sit on the floor and ritual cast detect magic.
All right. And Yek, you're looking around for other.
Secret doors.
Yep. Arden, are you doing anything as Day is attempting to put the lid back on over there?
Yeah, I was about to type in that I'm gonna go and take the other side of the lid and help her put it back on.
Just don't. You desecrated the resting spot of the dead. You handle it. Go.
B is touchy.
So are you telling them to help you fix the desecration or go fight?
No,
Yek
she's basically saying, get the fuck out. You've already done enough damage.
Okay, I'm very confused.
Yeah. Ardent is as well, shrugs and walks away. It's just a stone.
Briar, what are you doing back
did-
there with Raven and Patch? You can hear shit going on in the other room.
Briar is currently just like ears flicking towards each person as they talk. Just kind of just standing back with the with Raven just to make sure if nothing happens.
If there's anything I've learned from my three mothers, if you hear a woman arguing, just nod your head and say yes.
Okay, now that one is somewhat true.
Sorry, that was a misclick.
I was sitting there, is Yek trying to attempt to understand the
Understand the
sass
language.
that's going around here?
Understand the language of women. Like,
No, I misclicked.
Unfortunately, I think you need tongues for that one. That's the third. I think you require a third level spell for that one.
it was a misinput. Misinput. You calm the fuck down.
But yeah, Briar is just observing what's going on.
Alrighty. Yek, as you look around, you don't see anything that looks to be a secret exit or anything. It just looks to be a underground part of leading to that crypt over on the side. There might have been more out that way, but with the collapsed walls, you would be uncertain, and you don't have the manpower to move that much rubble. And when you walk into this room, Dea gives you a dirty look, so probably best not to stay in that room long.
Yeah, I just went there to check to see if maybe there was possibility of secret doors, but I guess we got to go through the other door.
There was
Not
also
knowing
a
what-
path down
go ahead.
in the watery section that Art was looking into.
Right.
There you managed to get on. The sarcophagus lid is cracked, unfortunately. But you can get it up there.
Mechtarin. Oh. Damn it.
Briar will take a sniff at this door, make sure there's nothing on the other side. Can I make a perception check?
You wouldn't smell anything from the other side. Everything smells foul.
Oh, okay, I was just gonna see if I can see if there's anything, like listen to see if there's anything on the other
Oh, yeah,
side.
if you want to do some listening, you can.
Yeah, I'll do some listening.
Not knowing whether or not Dea checked these bodies because I was in the other room, I'll go ahead
You
and
can
give him a
see
quick check. See.
Rook is looking.
It- All right, cool. I'll move on out then.
Rook, did you find anything good on the bodies?
Nothing of note. Yeah. Just
Alright.
fools and blah.
Did you want a perception
Alright.
check?
Yeah. Briar, you can hear a faint groaning coming
Okay.
from that direction. Seems to be far off. But
After making sure the others are around, Briar will slowly inch the door open.
alrighty. Faladar, you're allowed to go ahead of Rook. Are y'all going right or left?
I mean, the
What do you see, Briar?
curiosity. It's not that I see anything. I hear moaning, groaning. Doesn't sound good. Maybe a captive that's yet to be killed.
Let Dea take the lead or Arden.
I'm here. I'll step on through. Pardon me.
Has
Oh,
it
you
been
got-
10 minutes?
Not as of yet. So
Oh,
Faladar
alright,
is still
I
back
have
there
to-
casting a spell.
was
If
not
the,
aware.
if, I,
Briar wasn't aware of that.
if the group is leaving, then I'll end the spell and start following.
We can wait for you. It's fine.
Yeah, we can wait.
Yeah, it's nothing really. If it was, I was just detect magic. But if you hear something that sounds more like a clue than something that may or may not happen, let's go.
And Briar, you heard that groaning from this direction down this hallway?
The east.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right, let's head on in.
As you are moving along, I need a stop. I need
Yep.
a dexterity save from dear Ardent.
Oh, I'm really good at those. Oh, wow.
You
Ardent,
are.
you manage to feel the ground starting to give out from under you, and you manage to leap on to the staircase before you fall into a pit as the ground gives out from under you.
Oh, that's a problem. Mm,
How are y'all at jumping?
I'm great at jumping.
Maybe we should have Dea go first, just because they seem to be the most athletic one, and not in heavy armor.
Would I be able to jump that gap?
Ardent, I need another dex save.
Oh, Jesus.
As you're looking the wrong direction when the ground falls from under you. Look at this Briar. You're getting ready to jump. You're wiggling. You're getting ready as you see Ardent fall through the ground up ahead.
Just making room for Briar.
Yeah, I'm following. I'm following.
That is going to be 6 piercing damage to Ardent as you slam into some spikes underneath. You only fall about 10 feet.
Yeah. I'm jumping along to help if I can.
Are you getting a running jump or standing?
I'll get a running jump.
What's your strength score?
My strength score is, let me check, 9.
So you're definitely going to need Mirthful leaps to clear it because you got a 10-foot jump in front of you. So even if you get a 1, you make it. So you're fine to jump.
Yeah. Alright, I will hippity hop my way over. And do I have a rope?
I mean, you can just reach down. He's only 10 feet down. I mean, he's just on his back right now.
Oh, okay. I'll reach down and grab him.
Or you're
Or
able
I'll
to pull
stick.
the wooden stake that has gone through your arm out. And you're able to get
Nice.
Maybe I should go first.
Sure, sounds good. Thanks for the help.
Mm-hmm. Briar will look back to the rest of the party and we're gonna check this out. It's up to you if you want to come.
Rook is
Dia
going
sort of
to
looks
step
at
forward and hold up a hand as he's going to start messing with the fall away.
this idea is gonna look at Faldar and say, "See, what happens when you when you fuck with the dead? Stuff like that happens."
Yeah, I know.
She's
You shouldn't have messed. Yeah, I
sure.
know. Yeah, I know. Our paladins should not have damaged the sarcophagus when I tried to help them.
Uh, she's thoroughly convinced that Arden is now cursed.
But Briar, are you going to try to jump to the other side or help Arden from this one?
I'll help I'll jump to the other side first.
You would not be able to get a running jump, so you're only going to be able to jump 4 feet naturally. So it all depends on your mirthful leaps.
Okay. Come on, sheepy.
You need to get at least a 6. You do manage to get
Yeah.
over there just barely.
Alright. I will first, if I can, look for any pitfalls.
You see there's
Unfortunately, I
another
don't have any
staircase that
skills.
leads down into water. So you would not be able to
Oh.
see under that. Perfect.
So I will help Arden from this side.
I will carefully win my way through the stakes down here and grab onto Briar. Thanks again.
Hey, it's not
You
hard to
are
pull
welcome.
you up. But you'll see Rook after about a minute manages to lock that first one into place before moving across.
So we can move across.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to be able to make that jump. I'm too old.
Raven looks over at the skeleton, who probably also wouldn't have been able to do it, as they got no muscles. You might be old and decrepit, but they are just decrepit.
Probably older too.
Maybe. But Briar, what are you and Arden gonna do while Rook's working on the second drop?
Briar's just gonna try to take a little peeky around the corner.
As you do, there is some light over here that is not being lit. Why is it not being lit? One moment. Give light. Oh no, it is over there. It's just dumb. Alright. So, you're able to look around and you see there is some light off to the left. Off to Briar's right. You can see it sparkling over the water. But as you trudge through the water, you start to hear some growling.
I'm staying right behind Briar. I'm not going to let her get far.
I see a thing.
Why is that not
I-
covered? Oh, there we go.
I still see a thing.
Yeah, I see it too. Hey, Dea, we got some stuff here.
As we
That doesn't-
Beasties.
are going into combat because they can see Briar and they heard her fall down.
Clank, clank.
So let us get some rolls. Yak, are you waiting in that back room while they're working, or are you behind it?
I was going to be behind Dea.
Okay. behind
But I
Dea, not
wanted to.
on top of her.
I'm sorry. Um, before I left, I wanted to ask Faladar if he had finished his spell.
He did not. But we go into combat now.
I'm sorry, guys.
Let's get some rolls. Alright. Where is that skeleton? Alrighty. Dea, you are the first one to react to Briar's call for help.
Okay. And Rook is still
Working on that, yes. He's working as
working on
quick
the
as he
thing.
can.
All right. How wide is the hallway?
The drop takes up the entire thing. It's about 5 feet across.
Okay. I was thinking about something. I don't know if it would even be possible to do like the whole Ninja Warrior hands on the sides of the wall sort of spider climb.
You'd have to put your weapon away,
Yeah.
and your problem is you're going to be doing it full with your arms because your legs. I don't think Dea has the dexterity to do the splits.
Dexterity 14, so
Nah, you wouldn't be able to
nah.
keep it. You'd want a 16
Alright.
at least to do
Alright,
that.
yeah.
At least
Yeah.
do it in a way that can hold your weight as you attempt to shuffle. You could put hands on one head, feet on the other, and do it that way. Which is going to be not acrobatics, athletics, and it's going to be for every 1 feet you move, it's going to be 3. So every square is going to be worth 15 feet.
Shit, yeah, I wouldn't be able to make.
You'd have to just dash over it.
Yeah. Well, can I even get a running start with Yek and Rook in
No.
front and behind? No.
I
Well,
mean, you would, but you're going to have to dash. Think. Because you need 10, 15, 25, then you jump 30,
I
35,
say,
40. So if you can get the 40, you can do the jump.
I say standing jump is half your score.
Yep.
Your strength score. So
And you need to
17.
clear 10 feet. That's going to be 17. It's going to be about 8.5.
Shit. Okay.
So you need that running jump. So if you dash, you can make it without a problem.
All right. Yep. We'll do exactly that. Be like, move, move, move. She shoves Yek and Faladar out of the way, reaching back. Rook, you might want to get a tight squeeze, cat. As she starts barreling through.
So do you land
And
right after, or are you jumping all the way into the water?
right after.
Right, I need an acrobatics because you're landing on stairs, and you're not a goat.
Oh, okay. Dexterity saving throw.
No, acrobatics.
Oh, acrobatics. That's right. That's right.
You manage to keep it, and you don't eat shit coming down on the stairs.
Okay. I believe that was all of my movement to do that.
That is 40 feet with your dash. I think you'd still have at least 20.
Okay. So, and the water is considered
Difficult terrain, yeah.
difficult terrain. All right. So that's another 10 feet. So that's 50, and I would
And
not be able to
Arden.
get through Briar.
Arden. It'd be a lot, so you're just kind of stuck there. But you are now there.
All right, and that'll be the end of it.
Yek. That brings us to you.
Okay. I'll go here and go. Rogue, how long is this going to take you?
Not too long. No.
Okay. I'll just go back here and wait. That'll be my turn.
Gotcha. That's going to bring us to Rook, as Rook is going to use both his action and his quick hands to finish what he was doing, and he's going to trot over. as it is now up. Briar, the water is difficult terrain. Go, sheepy boy. There are a
Okay.
lot of growling. A lot of growling.
There's no way I know what these creatures are.
Especially since you can't
Uh,
see any of them.
I can see one of them over here.
You can see a little bit, but it is. I don't have it where I can see Briar's stuff, do I? No, I don't. There we go. I do. Who else do I not have access to with the camera? But what do you do?
I think I'm gonna panic, and I'm gonna use my action to wild shape. And if you will allow me to wild shape into a swarm of tiny insects.
You would not be able to turn into a swarm.
Okay, that is something my other DM has allowed, so
As you are not
I just
able
want.
to split your conscience into multiple things.
Okay, then I'm going to throw my last rock at it. I don't know. Are these pillars?
Yes, they are.
Okay, so I'm gonna back into a corner and take the dodge action.
Gotcha. Mark it on your sheet.
Which is the icon for dodge?
Evasion.
Do I just type it?
I think. Yeah, it's called evasion. I just put it on the sheet.
Okay, thank you.
And just to
Sorry, I'm
confirm,
so
you're
bad at
not
these.
wild shaping?
I am not wild shaping.
Cool.
Mainly because I can't decide what to do.
That's fair. Is that it for your turn?
Yes, it is.
And as that is going on, there is a beast. It is running at you. It is
Okay.
made of this oily black skin with these red bulbous protrusions, kind of like red orbs that make up its eyes and little spaces, as it's going to lunge at you, going on the attack. That is an 8 and a 19. Actually, no, it's got disadvantage, so that is an 8 and a 15. The 15 still hit. As it tries to rake at you with these long black claws, you manage to jump back against the wall away from the claws, but there's nowhere to go when it lunges forward with its teeth and digs them into your hip, dishing out 5 piercing damage.
Okie dokie.
That will bring us to Raven, who is going to prepare to run behind Faladar and Yek with her skeleton buddy. Briarpatch is going to attempt to do the same, bringing us to Faladar.
Okay, I'm gonna hold my action. I'm gonna hold my bonus action to cast Misty Step as soon as Rook clears the space.
Gotcha.
And that'll be my turn.
So you're only going to use a bonus action.
Yeah, I can only hold one action.
No. You can hold all your actions. Also, do remember, these are now locked. You can just walk up behind Rook.
Oh wait, these aren't like pits anymore.
No, that's what Rook was doing. Rook locked them.
Okay, never mind then. I'm just going to move over here, and I'm going to end my turn because I can't go any further.
That's fair.
Even with a dash, I can't get through everyone's spaces.
This individual is going to take out a dagger and ram it into this guy's neck. Or can I get a perception check from you, Ardent dear?
Perception.
Yes. You're distracted by the thing that's trying to eat Briar. Shit.
That's fair. That's fair. So difficult terrain, yeah, 10, 20, 30. So I should now have flanking advantage on that little monstery beastie there.
If anybody is interested, I'm going to post this in art so you can actually see what he looks like.
Ooh, Ooh, those are cool looking.
Ooh. Beastie, beastie. All right. So two-handed.
Alrighty. That is going to be a 10 as you see it slightly turn, the blade glancing off its shoulder, unable to dig through the strange oily skin and deflecting off to the side as you do not have advantage.
Oh, I don't?
No, you have +2 from flanking.
Oh, my bad. Do anything for bonus? That's an action. Yeah, that's it for the turn.
Alrighty. That is going to bring us to this individual who is going to kick at the person there, bringing us to this guy who's coming charging this way, going for Ardent. Let's first come the claws for a 20. That's the bite. Then the claws for a 25. They get the jump on Ardent as they appear from the darkness. You didn't see them all that well, so you weren't ready when they appeared, as they are going to bite into your shoulder and the claws are going to slash just underneath your breastplate, digging into your hip as well. That is going to be a total of 14 piercing and slashing damage for the 2 attacks. Do you have heavy armor, master, or anything?
No, I do not.
Okay. I couldn't remember. I thought somebody did. So, 14
Yeah, I'm
piercing
proficient
damage.
in heavy, but I don't have master. I've got
Great weapon.
great weapon fighting.
Yep. Alrighty.
I'll go ahead and do a hellish rebuke on that one.
Alrighty. They are going to roll a dexterity save. They're going to get a 19, so they half it. Don't you do more damage? Yeah, you're a tiefling. Don't you auto cast that at level 2?
Yes, I should be at level 2 actually. Good
Yep,
call.
so roll me another d10.
All right.
Full 10.
Nice.
Alrighty. So that is going to be 23 damage. It saves only half. So it goes down to 22 down to 11. Alrighty. Still a good hit. It brings us to the end of it. Is this one is going to move up here, growling. This guy's kind of dying over there. This one is going to move up this way and attack Ardent from behind. It's flanking. That is a 13 and a 15. I think those both miss. Yes, they do.
They do.
Bringing us to Dea. Dea, what you doing?
All right, so it's 10, 20, 30. Okie dokie. And we're gonna swing for the stands on the one that's in front of Briar.
Gotcha.
And we are going to reckless.
That is going to hit.
Oh shit! I didn't have my thing toggled. Oh, it's okay.
As you do some pretty sizable damage.
All right. There's a lot of people here. You know what? Screw it. I will rage.
Gotcha.
Although everyone's wet, so hopefully they'll be resistant to it.
Those that are mostly submerged in water will resist it. If you're damp, it doesn't help.
All right, so get that 10-foot aura of fire,
I
and
think
all things in it
we'll go look
take
it
the
up.
2 damage.
I think you have to be completely underwater to resist. Underwater combat. Creatures that are fully immersed in water have resistance. Okay. So they're not fully immersed, so you're fine.
Okay, no problem.
So that
All
is
right.
going to be the two beasts, Ardent and Briar, that all take that two, if I remember correctly, yes?
It's everything within 10 feet.
Within 10 feet.
And
Yep. Yeah, it's a
Okay.
10-foot aura.
Let's see who else gets caught up in that. Nobody else, just that group. The guy down south does, so all three of those guys are going to take it. So Briar and Ardent, you take 2 fire damage as well.
I've got hellish resistance, so I only take 1.
Gotcha. Alrighty, anything else from Dan?
Nope, that should be all. That's all the movement.
That's going to bring us to Yek. Yek, there is now a path.
I think I have a path. Is that red? It's gone now, right?
No.
How long is it there?
As long as Dea is raging.
You just hear her scream.
Oh, I would just get 2 points of damage if I go into it.
No, if you're there when Dea activates it, you'll take it.
Oh, okay. So I can still move into that square.
Yep. Because I think it takes a bonus action to activate. Is that correct, Dea?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
So effectively, there are waves of fire coming off of Dea.
Copy that. I would like to use my adrenaline rush to bonus action dash.
Is
Oh,
that
I
an
guess I'll
orc
put it
thing?
there. Yes. I'll
Roll
put
the
it in the
ability?
chat. I'm doing that right now. Sorry.
It's really weird to hear a wizard go, I'm an adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
You can take the dash action and bonus action. Number of times you can do proficiency. You gain use as the long rest. Okay.
Okay, so I 5, 10, 15. So I would be able to make it with my bonus action dash. Here?
You were here, so you've gone 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 45, 55. You would not be able to get in the next square because it's water. So you'd be 1 back.
Okay. Okay. But can I go ahead and shoot this thing right here from where I am?
It is completely behind a pillar
Oh, okay.
from
Copy
where
that.
you are, unfortunately. So you'd be able to attempt to hit it. It would have 3/4 cover.
No, let's just do this. I'll just use my action to dash.
That works too. Yep, you can keep going. If you use Mind Sliver, you can ignore cover, by the way. If you
Oh,
care
okay.
about that. Saves
Yeah, I'll
don't
just
care
go.
about cover.
So I can only move 15, is that right? Because it's difficult
Yes.
terrain?
You still have 5 feet from your last one. So you add
Yeah.
another 30, so you have 35 feet of movement. I don't think it matters all that much. But that's going to be 10, 20.
Can I get through Dea's space to here? I don't think I can.
Let's see. If you move 20, moving into Dea's would be 15, so that would bring you up to 35. So you wouldn't be able to get through.
Okay. All right.
You'd be able to exactly stop on Dea's square.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm good.
Alrighty. That brings us to Rook. Rook is going to bonus action dash and feline agility. Probably. Let's see how far you can get. 10, 20, 35, 40, 50, 60. He can get all the way over here. He is going to take an attack of opportunity, though, as this one's going to strike at him with their bite. They are going to hit him as he goes by. So Rook's going to take some damage. Then Rook's all the way over here and can attack with a Needle Fang. He is going to hit. He has that from Dea being there, and he is going to dish out 13 damage. That is his movement, bonus action, and attack. He didn't even have to use his feline agility. Briar. Ollie Bobali.
You are muted.
Oh, I'm muted. I'm dumb. I'm going to use a charge of my Bomb in the Summer Court to deal 2 points of healing to Ardent. And Ardent, you're going to get 2 temporary hit points.
Roll the ability.
Here, let me find it for you. Where is it? I was reading my Wild Shape, and that's huge. Bomb of the Summer Court. A 1 temporary hit point per hit die spent, so 1 temporary hit point.
Okay, so that's bonus action.
So that was-
Truth and 120. Can you spend a number of equal to half your druid's level? Nice. Okay.
So 2 healing and 1 temporary. Thank you.
And that went
Yes.
on to Ardent.
Ardent,
do
yes.
you know how we do 10?
I put it on my character sheet as a temporary hit point.
No. You put it on your token as one of the numbers at the very bottom, like I just did. So you get a little
See
one.
you. Okay.
So the other players will be able to see it at a glance, and I can see it, so I'm keeping up with it. If you want it on your sheet as well, that is fine, but it's just easier to see it on your token.
Roger
Is
that.
it the green circle?
What?
Or
No, it's at the very bottom. If you click on the tokens where you add tokens, there's a list of numbers down there.
And then as my action, I'm going to try to pitifully ram the guy with my horns that is attacking me.
Get him. You have Lincoln. That is a miss.
I said pitiful. That's my turn.
Gotcha.
CC, before this guy goes, I would like to use portend if he tries to attack.
Okay, he is going to try to attack. He wants to murder the sheep. So, what is your first
What-
portent?
It's an 8.
Alrighty, that means its claw attack is going to miss. It is then going to go in with its bite. It's going to crit fail. Briar is fine.
Oh, thank you.
That is going to bring us to Raven. Raven is going to dash this way. They're going to get here. They're not going to try to get past Faladar. Skeleton's going to come in behind. Briar Patch was prepped once you all got out of the way. So Briar Patch is going to use Feline Agility Dash to get all the way over here. So he's there because I forgot about him. But that's where Raven's going to stop. Which brings us to Briar. Briar is then going to... They've already used their Feline Agility. Running out as the healer is not a good idea, so they're going to stay here. But they are going to throw down... they don't have enough... They can't really see all that well. They are going to throw down a Withering Mark. It's the one they can see. Forcing them into a con save, which they're going to succeed. And their healing ward is going to go for, right in front of them. So it's a Briar Patch up to. So you get 8 healing. Faladar, what are you up to?
Okay, Faladar, I'm gonna have move. Yeah, it takes up that. Okay, I think this one's in range of me, so I'm gonna
There is a
cast.
pillar in between you and it, if that matters for cover.
No. I'm just gonna have to hit it with this.
Alrighty, that is Vicious Mockery. We're going to go for a Wisdom save. That is a 15, meaning they save.
It's my turn.
Alrighty, that will bring us to this guy. As they are moving this way, starting into the water, they're taking the dodge action, getting a feel for what the party's doing. Which brings us to Art.
We'll turn to the one to the south of me. We'll do a two-handed swing there.
You do have flanking to the one to the left, if it matters.
I already called the south one. I figure everybody else is fighting the ones above me and they can't get to this one.
Cool. Go ahead. That is going to hit.
All right. Pink.
5 damage. He damages.
And is that an action or a bonus action? That is an action. Both of those are action. As a bonus, I will go ahead and yeah, no, I'm going to save the spell slot. I'm done. That's it.
Alrighty, that is going to bring us to this individual who is going to be taking things from that body. Which brings us to this one who is going to turn and try to fight the cat. That is a 12 and an 18. That 18 is going to hit, dishing out 5 damage to Rook. Bringing us to this one is it is going to charge in on Rook and attack it. That's flanking 16 and crit fail. That is going to be 10 against Rook. Which brings us to this guy who is now dead. This guy's going for Ardent. That is a crit against Ardent. And a miss with the claws. 10 damage to Ardent. That temp gets burned, bringing it down to 9. Which will bring us to Dan. Dan, what you doing?
Angry once again. Oh,
Did I miss something? I think my audio cut out.
You took 10 damage. Is it too late to do silvery barbs on that?
No,
CC?
go ahead. That's what I was waiting to see if y'all did.
Okay.
Sorry,
Yeah,
my audio keeps coming in and out. My bad.
You're
I
good.
can't hear anything right now.
I would like to do silvery barbs on that crit, please.
Alrighty. So Ardent gets his 10 HP back, or the 9 HP, and his temp. As they are going to reroll that attack. That was the bite. And it turns into a crit fail.
Again,
Giving advantage to.
the advantage will go to Rook.
Rook. Gotcha. That will then bring us to Dan.
okay. Reckless. Great weapon master. To the one once again next to Briar. It's also giving all these other guys flanking. Great sword. Let's send it.
You're going to hit.
That is a crit.
That is 26 damage. Still standing, but you can great weapon bonus.
Yep. All right. We do it again.
That is eventually
not-
going to be a 9. Jesus. As you
Alright.
get a good strike in, and you flip it around, going to strike back up with your greatsword, but unfortunately the tip cuts into the water, slowing the blade just enough for the beast to dodge out of the way.
All right. In that case, I'll use some of my movement. I will, if it does, I'll provoke the attack.
That one doesn't have
Ten.
one for that because it attacked Rook earlier.
Ah. Okay. It's 10, 20.
Actually, when it's had its turn since Rook went through, so what happens is So it is going to try to bite you. So 25, 4 piercing
hit.
down to 2.
4 piercing down to 2. Okay. All right, so that was 10, 20, 30. And that'll
Gotcha.
be it for Dia.
Yak. What are you up to?
Okay, so I would like to, for my action, I would like to mind spike this guy.
Gotcha.
Oh, I'm sorry, mind sliver.
That is a 7, so he is going to fail, taking 7, or not 7, 4 psychic. And he is going to have -1 to whatever his next save is.
I don't really have a bonus action.
Are you going to move?
Can't really. I do want to move. I don't want to take an attack of opportunity. So I actually, you know what? I'll move right here.
The one to the
I'll
right
move right.
just used it's to try to bite Dan.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, then I'll just go right here.
Gotcha. Will that complete your turn?
Yep.
Oh, if you click on your token, you
Okay.
see that little bubble that pops up at the bottom?
Bubble at the bottom. Oh, yeah.
You click that and you
Okay.
scroll all the way to the bottom of the list. You'll see a list of numbers down there.
Ah, copy that.
So that's how you do
Thank
that
you.
one. That's going to bring us to Rook, who has advantage. They're going to try to finish off this one right in front of them. Where are your... Oh, you're always wrong. I want to turn your toggles on. Rook. He is going to strike with Needle Fang. He is going to get that hit in. He's only going to get 8 damage out of it, though. He is going to bonus action disengage this way, clearing people up to move on that side. He's going to remain there. Briar.
I'm gonna use my action to wild shape into a white panther.
Gotcha, gotcha. So just a panther?
Yeah, just a panther, but it's white, which defeats the purpose of a panther.
Yeah, just wanted to be sure I understood what's going on.
Yeah, it's just a normal ass panther.
Is it a leopard or a jaguar?
Ooh, let's make it a jaguar. Let's make it a snow leopard. Because it's white and floofy.
You should now have access to the wild shape cat.
I do, thank you.
Where
And how
is
high up are
this?
these ceilings here?
10 feet.
I'm gonna scuttle up 10 feet because I have a climb speed as a panther.
Nice. So you're 1 square off the ground.
Oh, that kind of helps, kind of not. So I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm just gonna move my personal token out of the way so I can see the panther.
I mean, it's right on top of yours.
Oh, it's on top. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have it right on top of yours. So if you drag select, you'll be able to move both of them. But you
Oh,
don't
I see. Okay.
need to move because you're just there.
Yeah, I need to move, but that is my full turn.
So you're effectively flying.
Yeah,
As that
that's it.
bear's just like, I don't care if you're a cat, I'm gonna fucking eat you. As it's gonna jump up and go for some swings. That is a 12, which is gonna hit the Panther's AC. And a 10. The 10 is gonna miss. The claws are gonna do 9 damage to the Panther.
Ooh, okay. I can't click the. Okay, thank you. I couldn't click the token.
That is going to bring us to Raven. Raven is going to move forward a little bit with her buddy. She's still kind of stuck back here behind Felidar and Briarpatch, so she's just waiting. Briarpatch is going to take the disengage action, go 10, 20. just going to go up here and take the dodge action. You are then going to use your bonus action to throw some healing magic onto the panther. Which brings us to Faladar.
I forgot to add my rage damage.
Make sure to toggle it. We'll add it
Yeah.
next time through.
Just realized.
It won't do extra damage, but we'll make sure it's on next time.
Yeah.
So Faladar's moving up.
Yes. I was casting Vicious Mockery again. Most of my combat spells are AoEs and shatter, so I can't really cast them down here.
That's always the problem. That is cast at the one next to the panther, or in front of Briar Patch. Okay, that one there. They are going to need a wisdom save. They have a -1 to this save, so that is an 11, which means they fail. They have disadvantage on their next attack, and they take 2 psychic damage. Anything else from Faladar?
No, that's it.
Alrighty. Raven is going to take another step up behind Faladar. That's about as close as they can get, as they are going to throw a blast down range. They're aiming past Briar Patch. That is going to be a 19. That is going to hit and dish out 4 necrotic. Skeleton's still just kind of stuck in the back over there. This individual is going to turn and try to level our dear Dea as they lift a spear and they attempt to ram it into their side. So that is going to be a duel of attacks. That is 24 and 10. So that 24 is going to hit for 8, goes down to 4 on Dea. Ardent.
Okay, I think I'm back with audio again. I never did catch. Did I take damage on that crit? I
No, it turned
kind of
into a
missed all of
crit.
that. Okay, excellent. So seeing that fella swing at our girl Dea, let's
You are a
let's
wee
go ahead
bit
and do
surrounded.
that. What's that?
You are a wee bit surrounded.
Yeah.
I
No,
was
I'm not
saying,
trying. I'm trying to decide whether or not to cast Bane out here, but I think instead I'm going to take care of the more immediate challenges and swing at the one to the south of me, two-handed once again. And you know what? For fun, because I'm tired of these guys, I will throw a Wrathful Smite on top of that
Gotcha.
here.
See if you hit. That is going to hit. Do damage. So 13 slashing, 6 psychic,
And then,
and the other thing, Wrathful. You already have the Wrathful Smite from earlier.
oh yeah,
Additional, it must make a Wisdom save or become frightened. As an action, a creature can attempt to steal themselves. Okay. Wisdom save. That is going to be a 13, which is going to save.
all right. That's the turn.
Alrighty. That is going to bring us to this individual, who is going to move forward and attack with their mace. That is going to be a 13. That is going to miss. Actually, no, that becomes a 15 because they're flanking. So it's going to be 7 bludgeoning down to 3.
all right.
That's all they get. Which brings us to this guy, who is going to attack Ardent over there. That is a 22 and a crit fail. Arden, you're going to take 3 piercing damage. You lose that temp, bringing it down to 2. This one's going to turn and try to attack Dea.
Sorry, what was the total damage
2.
after the temp? 2? Okay, thank you.
That is going to be a crit against Dea and a 23 up to a 25 due to flanking. Both of those are going to hit.
Mhm.
Yep, do you have your reaction, or are you silvering barbsing at all?
Oh, I'm sorry, I was muted. Yes, I would like to silvery barb that.
Okay. Just making sure, because I had a feeling it was coming.
Yeah, I was muted. I didn't realize it until you called out my name. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah,
Turns
silvery
into
barb.
a 13, which is a 15. So it's still going to hit, but it's not going to crit. So that is a total of 10 damage down to 5 on Dea. That's going to bring us to this one, who is going to turn and go for the Rook.
I'm gonna give advantage to Rook.
Gotcha. Rook survives this. That is a 16 and a 24. Both of them are going to catch him. Dishing
Oh
out
gosh.
would be a total of 8, but Briar Patch is going to throw down some blockage on that first attack, completely negating it. So only 4 damage gets through. Rook is now bloodied. Dea.
All right. We are going to attempt to swing for the bases on the guy who hit us with the mace.
So the guy
And we're
to
gonna
the
the
left.
Fist of Bane. Reckless.
That is going to crit again. That is going to be 20, 32 damage.
And he's not dead yet, so we're gonna do it again.
That is going to be a 13, as they are going to manage to block that one as they get a shield up in the way.
Okay. And that will end it.
Yuck.
Okay. I would like to cast for my action. I'm gonna cast Mind Spike on the fist right here. Mind Spike.
Mind Spike or Mind Sliver?
Spike.
Okay.
Uh,
That is going to be a Wisdom save, and it's going against the Fist of Bane or the bear that's right next to you?
the fist of Bane.
Fist of Bane, gotcha. That is going to be a 5, so he's going to fail, take 14 damage. On a failed save, goes into the location. Okay, cool. Nothing I need to worry about right now. And you are now concentrating, so please put concentration on your token. It is round. Do you know how to do that?
I'm looking for the icon. Which icon is it?
It is the blue spell book. It is otherwise known as Book Blue, if you want to use the search bar at the top.
Oh, okay. Got it. Thank you.
Make sure you put the number with the number pad instead of clicking with your mouse. You'll be doing a 4 because it is round 4.
Oh, okay. So there's a way to add a number to the blue book.
Yes, so hover over it with your mouse, and then instead of left clicking, click 4 on your number pad when you're hovering over it. There you go.
All right.
Anything else
Thank
from Yek? Yek is now angry.
Yeah. That's it.
Alrighty, that will bring us to Rook, who has advantage. They are going to strike at the one to the north, trying to clear Ardent up a little bit. They still... Didn't they already use their advantage? No, they got it again. As they are going to score a hit for 16 damage as they manage to dodge in, get right at the base of the skull with the dagger, and drive it to the ground as it collapses and fades into darkness. That will then bring us to Briar.
Briar is going to try and bite the creature.
Gotcha.
And bite his lip instead.
You're having trouble holding on to the wall and attacking at the same time.
Fair enough. That is going to be my turn.
Brings us to this one who's going to try to return fire. That is a 22 and a 20. Both of them are going to strike out at the Panther.
So it doesn't have disadvantage from the vicious mockery?
Yes, it does. So that turns into a 14, which still hits the Panther, who only has 12. So that is going to be 15 damage to the Panther. That's going to destroy the Panther outright, knocking Briar back to the ground, and 5 of that is going to get through to your health bar, Briar.
Alright, I'll mark that. Noted.
That will bring us to Raven, as Raven is going to attempt a... They're going to go for a Mind Sliver, like Yek has been doing. Attempt to drive a spike into this one over here's mind. That is a negative answer, so yeah, they're taking damage. They're going to take all 6, which is going to kill this one outright. As it collapses, Briar's body still in its mouth as it fades into darkness. That brings us to the skeleton, who's not fast enough to get past Faladar, so it's just chilling. That's going to bring us to Briar Patch. Briar Patch is going to move over here, and they are going to use Healing Touch and Healing Ward to put 17 healing on their friendly cat. They're then going to remain there using that pillar as cover. Faladar. What are you doing, my horned friend? Rushing into the room, I see there is a pillar there. You would not be able to move through it. You would have to go around.
I did go around it.
Okay, I just saw you go directly to the right. Alrighty.
Yeah, that takes up all my. It's the floor's wet. That takes up all my movement, I think.
Yep, I think so. So what you doing with your turn?
All right, I'll use vicious mockery on this guy, and then I'll use a healing word on our paladin.
Gotcha. It's a wisdom save. They are going to succeed with a 19. And throw down that healing magic. 8 HP to Art.
Thank you.
As sand is shoved into your mouth.
Put some dirt into it.
Because I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be stand up, bitch, but he's just sprinkling sand like he's Salt Bay.
God damn it! Why does autocorrect not work when I need it?
Anything else from Faladar?
No, that was my action, and it cost me all my movement to get here. So end turn.
Gotcha. That is going to bring us to this guy who's got a spear and is going to try to stick Dea with it. That is going to be a crit and a 24.
Silvery barbs. That's my last one.
When did you last silvery barbs?
Oh, you're right. That
Do you have
was,
your reaction?
I don't know.
Who was it on?
I have mine.
It was before Rook went. I know that for sure because Rook had the advantage.
Because your turn was okay. So yeah, you've had your turn. So you have your action. So are you doing it or is Faladar doing it?
Saladar
Let me do it. Let me do it. I have plenty of spell slots left.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Alrighty, that is going to turn that spear attack into another crit.
Oh wow.
So he's still gonna get it
Sorry,
through.
I'm giving the advantage to Rook.
Alrighty, Rook's just the advantage sponge trying to rogue his way through things. So that is, however, going to lower damage, and that is going to go down to 12, down to 6, and then the second attack is going to do 8 down to 4. Total of 10 damage against Dea, or at least it would if that 12 didn't get blessinged, which brings it from a 12 down to a 5. So it's down to a 2. So, Dea, you only take 6.
Okay, so I give myself back 4.
Yeah, it sounds right.
Okay. All right.
This Briar Patch got you back.
Okay. Had to
Brings
math.
Arden.
So, seeing Dea surrounded, I have decided, yes, we are going to go ahead and cast Bane at level 1 on those 3 around her.
Gotcha. Make sure you put a concentration on your token. I guess we gotta make sure, see if anybody actually gets hit by it first, though.
Namesake of your own god.
What's your DC?
My spell DC is 12.
12 already. You save. You have advantage. So do you save? No, you do not. Alrighty. So we've got some Banes going on. Give me Bane.
And what round do I put on the concentration?
It is still round 4.
4 still. All right.
Alrighty. Anything else for Ardent?
No, that's it.
That is going to bring us to the Fist of Bane. Whose token I can't
Fist
get.
of Bane's been baned.
They are going to try to hit with the mace. That is a 14. I think that misses even without the bane. Yeah. It hits with the bane. No, it's a 16 because they got flanking, so I actually have to do the bane. Four. Save. Put that in my bar. Bane, that is a -2, bringing that from a 16 to a 14. So that's still going to get through, dealing 9 damage down to 4. This one is also going to go after Dea. That is a 24. Bane's not going to care about that. And a 22. Bane's also not going to care about that. So both of those strikes are going to go in for a total of 13 down to 6 on Dea. Bringing us to this one. Who wants Arden? That is an 8 and a 9. Flanking's not helping there. Actually, you don't even have flanking. That's Faladar on the other side. Faladar has not betrayed you yet. Which brings us to Dea. Dea, what you do?
All right. Once again, point out for the stands. Reckless on the Fist of Bane.
The Fist of Bane. Also, he's bloody. He's bloody. I should put him on his token.
He's blonde?
Bloodied.
Oh, bloodied. Okay.
Also, that's a woman.
Ah.
That's a 9. That is going to miss.
All right.
As she is quick with her shield, getting it up and blocking the blow.
And we gonna explode.
That is going to hit the Fist of Bane, the Iron Consul, the Black Creature, and Yak.
That's 2 points of damage.
2 points of damage, and I need a concentration save.
Oh, that's right. I forgot he's concentrating. Shit.
I don't remember
It's
what
okay.
he's concentrating on, but he's concentrating.
Yeah, it's just to keep the location of the Fist of Bane.
Yeah, so not all that important. But I still do need it. And he's also going to take no damage because he missed. So if I can get that concentration.
I got it.
That is unfortunately going to fall. Not that I think it matters all that much. I get the distinct feeling he's going to get murdered here in a minute. Anything else from Day?
Nope, that should be all.
Brings us to Yak. Yak, your concentration is now free.
I'm going to do a mind sliver on the fifth event.
Gotcha.
Okay.
You're going to go for an intelligence save. That is a 10. I know that's a fail.
Mind sliver.
1 damage, and they have a -4 to their next save. Somebody's going to be able to bomb the hell out of them with both Bane and that on them. Anything
And
else?
that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. That's going to bring us to Rook. Rook has advantage over there. Rook's going to try to clear things up on this side. So Rook's going to go for the advantage Needle Fang, driving it into their skin for 11 damage. Which will then bring us to Briar. Briar, you're a sheep again. And you
I am
fell
a
off
sheep
the wall.
again. I'm gonna go for. I have enough movement to get there.
So
Actually,
that's
no, I'm gonna
20
stay
feet.
where I am over here. I'm gonna stay where I am so I can hit this guy with a rock.
A rock.
So. Come on, brain, stay awake. I don't need you asleep. Have a rock.
And that's going to hit. For 5 magical bludgeoning damage. Good job. Anything else from Briar?
That is gonna be Briar's turn.
That is going to bring us to Raven, as Raven is going to shift all the way up here. And they are going to take a shot at... they're going to try to hit the one Arden's dealing with. Try to free him up. It's behind cover, so they're going to use Mind Sliver. It's going to fail, take 1 damage. And it's going to get a -4 to its next save. If anyone wants to do save attacks, now's the time. Which brings us to the skeleton, who's just kind of stuck back here. It's going to start bringing out Briar's fur. Doesn't have anything else to do.
It's a good boy.
That brings us to Briar Patch. Briar Patch is going to... Briar Patch is going to... He can actually see everyone he wants to this time. He is going to throw down a Blessing of the Dawn and a Healing Ward. The ward is going to go for Dea. Dea, you get 6 HP back. And they are going to target Dea, Rook, and Ardent with their Blessing of the Dawn, effectively giving you Bless. He did this on turn 5. Which brings us to Faladar.
Okay, now I am going to. All right, let's see. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, quick question. What are the iron? The Iron Console and the Fist of Bane. What are they? What weapons are they wielding?
A mace and a spear. If you're
Which
looking
one's
to
the Iron
hit
Console wielding?
the spear. If you're looking to use heat metal, they're both wearing chainmail.
Oh, sweet. All right, I'll cast this on the iron.
Gotcha. They need. Does it make a save, or do they not get a save? Because it's the. You cause an object, blah blah blah, until the spell ends. You can use your. While wearing the object, they take damage. You can't drop armor, so it's not a save. So it's a thing that just happens. It's real
Yeah,
unfortunate for them.
I send fiery spirits into the armor as it begins to light and cause them to blaze, while you all hear the cackling laughter of hags through his armor.
It's a little weird. I broke his HP bar. Roll 20 might be about to shit itself. Alrighty, anything else from Faladar? I need concentration on Faladar, by the way.
All right, yeah. It's round 5 right now, right?
Correct.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see spellbook.
Brings us to this
All right,
guy.
that's my turn.
He's got disadvantage because he's kind of. If it doesn't drop the object, it's disadvantage attack rolls. He's going to try to do some stabbing. If that is advantage, disadvantage, so normal. That is a 19 and a 9. 19's going to hit for 10, dealing 5 to Briar. Not Briar. Dea.
Oh.
Ardent. Ardent,
Feeling like
do
the
you have bless actually turned on your token? No, you don't. So turn it on. It will save us problems.
Thank you for that. Feeling like my friends have the one to the south of me, I'm going to go ahead and risk that attack of opportunity. Step around Briar Patch to here. That's all 30, I think. And attack.
That is a 16, which is going to hit.
Yes.
5 piercing damage to you. I need a concentration check.
All right. We'll do. That's Constitution.
Yes, Constitution save. Unfortunately, that is going to fall as Bless is going to come down. Not Bless, Bane.
How do I clear just the
Just click
Constitution
on it
and
again.
leave the? Okay.
So click on the book again.
Oh, on the book. Gotcha. Okay.
So the same way you put it on, but you just click it with the left mouse.
Just trying to find it. There it is.
There you go.
All right.
All right,
We'll go ahead. I'm sorry.
What you gonna do?
I'm gonna go ahead and swing to the one to the west of me, two-handed.
That is a 15 up to a 17. That is gonna hit.
All right.
8 damage. Roll 20 is really messed up. Everybody's health bars are tilted off to the left. This is really weird. Anything else from Arden as you
That's all I got.
drive the blade into its back? That brings us to this woman who is still fighting, lashing out with their mace. That is going to be a 24 to hit Dea. That is going to be 5 down to 2. Brings us to the bear, who's going to keep swinging on Dea. That is a 12 and a 21. That turns into a 14, so both of those are going to hit. For another 11 down to 5 against Dea. Bringing us to this bear, who is going to attack your friendly cat back there. They're going to crit Rook. You get a 15, which is going to miss. No, hit. Valadar, are you doing anything about it? Or Rook? Or you do not Rook? Yek?
Yeah, I'll burn my last one.
Okay. we're going to attempt to save Rook from the crit.
And I'll give the advantage to Dea.
There's a bite. That turns into a crit fail. That was a crit fail and a crit. He tried. That is going to be 12 damage to Rook. Or at least it would be if Briar Patch weren't standing next to him to negate that 8. So Briar Patch is Poyo's doing a little bit better. Which brings us to the end of this round. We are out of time, however, so we are going to have to leave it there. Good job, you guys. That was a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to seeing how y'all do with the rest of the dungeon. So thank everybody for joining us, and we will see y'all next time. Peace.